Hello and welcome back to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. And what I've been thinking about between episodes, and in fact looking up on the wiki or various sources, there are various sources for this game. I have been thinking about that Krek, the demonic dog that we saw a few episodes back, and whether or not we can take it. And in general, I'm looking at its stats and thinking, yeah, actually, we could take it. We've taken, like, it's not much worse than a zombie. Except, what worries me about it is that it has... Sorry, I'm also looking for various things in there. What most concerns me about the Krek is... Oh, gosh. It's flagged with a certain behavior, and its behavior is to attack and then retreat. And because it's faster than us, I fear that it would close in for the attack, get the attack off, and then retreat. And we wouldn't be able to get a hit in on it, because it's also got quite a high dodge. So it'd be a lot of back and forth like that, and really be look at the draw who's winning it. And I think it could come out for the Krek. So I don't want to face it one-on-one like that, not with the not even with the fire axe. I think the thing to do is ranged attacks, but I don't know that the slingshot can do the work for us there. What I'm looking at here is the other thing I am thinking about is moving down to light industry as a main base of operations. But I'm wondering if there's anything here that we ought to take with us, like medical gauze for one. That's something. That's very much something we want to be carrying. I hope we'd find nails down there anyway. Pair of scissors. We already have something with better cutting. The pine bow. That was our original weapon, wasn't it? Oh, clean water. Quite a lot of those, in fact. Is it capital M? To move the stack, it is. Plastic, bunch of plastic stuff that we've just... What was in the past? Did we ever check? I can't remember if we ever checked. Like, do we know its contents at all? I didn't actually mean to bring that to my inventory, but let's take a look at it now that it is there. 6 items. We know. Open. Handheld game system. A multi-tool, which has 7 butchering, 2 cutting, 1 metal sawing, 1 wood sawing, 1 screwdriving quality, 1 fine screwdriving quality, and 1 bolt turning quality. Oh, that is super useful. Can I do something with that? Can I move that to my inventory? Well, I could drop it, throw it, or wield it. Activate it. Let's just drop it so it's loose. What else is in the purse here? The meat jerky, fresh. That's in there. We don't want anything to do with the cigarettes. Flyer. Oh, the flyer's got to be useless, right? I don't 100% know, but let's also drop the jerky, and then we can pick that up as well. And it was the multi-tool, but was it named that? Yes, it was. There we go. Multi-tool. Fantastic. So you can see I'm trying to pick up things that I think we're going to... Is that 23 protein rations? Can I move all those? Oh, I can. Okay. There's also a whistle. I don't know quite what that would be useful for. A simple metal whistle with a cord to wear it around your neck. Oh, it's wearable if we want to wear a whistle, and it will make some noise for us. But why would we ever want to do that? I am thinking of another alternative for the Krek is to lure it away from where it is. So I mean, we could make some noise using the whistle and do that. Ooh, the multivitamins. Hydrogen peroxide, I don't know what that's useful for. A watertight plastic bottle holds 250 milliliters of liquid. Contents of this pocket: hydrogen peroxide. Dilute hydrogen peroxide for use as an antiseptic and for bleaching hair or textiles. Oh! So antiseptic, that's not bad. We will take that. We'll take the heartburn medicine too, I suppose. The alcohol wipes. A small cardboard box with 7 items. And a small cardboard box with 4 items. Let's take a look at both of those, see what's inside them. Because I wasn't aware that we had these. So just open that. Alcohol wipe. Aspirins. Calcium tablets and multivitamins. Okay. And then I can't remember which of the two that was, but let's just go for the 7 this time and then the 4 next time if not. Bandage, codeine, sleeping pill, antiparasitic drug, heartburn medicine, liquid soap. Oh, and duct tape. 209 pieces of duct tape. That might be all that we want to take from here. Except for an emergency blanket, which I've left on the bed there. Oh, and in fact there are more here. Let's just take one of these. Do we want to take an emergency jacket, actually? Quite possibly. And... oh, the flashlight would be good. If there are any batteries. Batteries would typically be marked like this lighter here with a certain quantity used and a certain... oh, and a candle. A candle is actually super useful. I was going to mention, like, one of the reasons we might not want to move our base of operations down to the light industry is because of the computer terminal here, which provides light when it is dark at night. Oh! Oh, so the emergency blanket is the one that I dropped here. Also, what's this? Oh, that's my digging stick. Ah, yes, that's the other thing. That is the other thing I wanted to examine. Craft items. I don't think we can do it, though, can we? We've got weapon... mods and magazines. Ooh, arrows. Crude wooden arrow. We can actually make arrows, okay. I wasn't aware. I thought when we were searching for these, I couldn't. There's also a bolt for a crossbow. Interesting. What's that require? 1 plank or 1 stick. So in total we've got what, 30, no, we've got 42? 42 of the individual items required. And it makes up to 10. That's presumably a dice roll. But it could make up to 10. Or it may not be a dice roll, it may just make 10. So we could make 420 arrows. Ooh, and we could make a bow, couldn't we? Crude... I thought we could make a bow. We could make a lot of different bows, actually. When did all this become possible? I thought I didn't have the... yeah, I thought the only one I could make was the survival bow. This recipe will take 5 times as long as normal and be 1.8 times more likely to incur failures because you lack some of the proficiencies used. Same with the others. The survival bow is certainly the easiest to make. That's interesting. Maybe we make a survival bow. The major... well, let's think about having an arrow quiver as well. We can't make a quiver. But the thing that I was really trying to think about was I think it's probably going to be under armor. Or it could be under other. Tools, medical containers, materials, parts, traps, vehicle, or other. There's also animals. Dog harness. Oh, and some practice stuff. Oh, yeah, so you can just practice sort of in your free time. Oh, of course you can do that, yeah. Yeah, you can do various things for practice to increase those skills as well. But the thing I'm actually looking for is probably armor. Storage. duct tape wallet, net backpack, straw basket, makeshift knapsack, or makeshift sling. A large sheet tied into a crude, over-the-shoulder sling hangs over the back torso. What I'm wondering is if we could attach the sling to the axe, and that would free up our hands to wield something else. To check that, we could examine this. Repair with... This item's pockets are not rigid. Its volume increases with contents. It has pockets? It is a large two-handed pickhead axe, normally used by firefighters. It makes a powerful melee weapon, but it is a bit slow to recover between swings. That's the other thing about taking on the Krek. I'd be slow to recover, so it would get a hit in and retreat. We're not going to go at it with this, I don't think. Total capacity. Marrying strap for a halogen bar. So if we had a halogen bar, which is, I think, a lot like a crowbar. Like it has prying. I don't know what else it has. This is a holster. It only holds one item at a time. How do I actually... Whoops. No. I want to examine it again. And just... Oh, never mind. Yeah, I don't think we actually can. I think we're seeing the full page. No, we're not seeing the full page at all, are we? Is it capital V to... There's clearly a scrollable bar here. That, oh, I can grab like that. Okay. I think you're supposed to use V and caret to scroll up and down, but that didn't seem to be working. Pocket 1, this pocket is empty. It can be stored in a load-bearing vest with sling, excess survivor harness, short rope. Interesting. Interesting. I could store it in a short rope if I had a short rope. Golf bag, heavy load-bearing vest with sling, excess survivor harness, short cordage rope I could make. Breacher load-bearing vest, firefighter belt, back holster, single point sling, hiking backpack, axe ring holster, survivor belt, short vine, nomad harness, long rope, long vine, long cordage rope, and survivor harness. Let's think about the short rope, short cordage rope, or the sling for just a moment. Could it fit in that? What would a loop of rope require? One short cordage rope, or one short rope, or one short vine? Okay. But the sling we could make. All it would require is a sheet. Is it better than something else? I mean, we may as well make one, right? Using one of the sheets. Then pick that up from... The makeshift sling doesn't fit in any pocket. Okay. What if I were to wear the makeshift sling? Could I then, if I bring up the wield menu, I am holding the fire axe. Could I do something with it? Oh no, I can't wear the item. Can I do something else then? Let's see. Maybe the sling isn't useful to us. I can make snow goggles, net backpack, pair of safety glasses, straw basket blindfold, duct tape blindfold, rag tunic, pair of makeshift earplugs. No. What about, yeah, what about cordage, actually? Ropes and cordage. Short cordage pieces, short ropes. Oh, I can make a short rope. That's long ropes I can't make. To make a short rope, I would require 6 long strings. I have 14. Short cordage pieces. Short cordage piece. Ignore. Long ropes, long strings. Short cordage ropes. Can't make a short cordage rope, but we can make a short rope. Short cordage pieces? Just close that menu first. Short cordage piece, long cordage pieces, long cordage ropes. We can't do. Let's make a short rope as well. It's only going to take 6 long strings. It's taking us some time though, isn't it? Okay, that really took us some time. What time of day is it? 3:50. Okay. I'm thirsty and very hungry, so let's open up the not examine menu, but eat menu, consume menu. We want to eat anything that's fresh. Oh, the tofu's only got 4 days. Let's eat one of the tofus. And drink one of the clean waters. 2 of the clean waters? Fine. Then we can think about the short rope. Wear the short rope. I'm now wearing the short rope. I think this may be beginning to encumber my torso, but what if we then, for the fire axe, said, store in inventory. Store in short rope. Why is store in inventory 200 moves and store in short rope 2000? That does mean that I can pick up this, though. The digging stick that I made. It's really a question of if I want to take it or not. Does not fit in any pocket, but I could wield it. Okay. To do that, I have to press W, tools. Where's my digging stick at? Where is the digging stick? Is it not under tools? There's a lot around me. All right, floor. No, cupboard. Digging stick. Wield the digging stick. So bear in mind, this isn't a weapon. But we have it. We have the digging stick. And obviously what I'm thinking is we head south through the forest, find some stones if we can. I'm not even thinking about that bow anymore. I should be thinking about that bow and the arrows. If I had the bow and the arrows, maybe I could take on the... I'd also like to carry as much as possible away from here. There's a flashlight off with presumably no battery. We'll take both lighters because they're useful for starting fires. We'll take as much clean water as possible. A bunch of plastic to ignore more whistles and the protein rations. And what I was hoping was that there'd be enough time left in the day, but there's not going to be, for me to craft a bed down there. How am I feeling? My weariness is light. I'm in a sort of transition period. There may be a sofa. Sofas are good for sleeping on, I think. You can also sleep in vehicles, like the backseat of a car. Are we ready? It's just south. South down to light industry. And then what I really, really want to do, and what may be possible if we actually come in from the north. The issue here being, if we come in from the north, we're coming in via the forest. We'd have to leave the bike behind. So we won't be fast, and if we encounter the crack, then we have to hide from it. It may be better to plan for and ultimately craft the bow and arrow that I want. I mean, I do genuinely want the bow and the arrows. So can we search for bow again? Survival bow is the one thing I have a good chance of crafting. So how long is that going to take, apparently? Minimum requirement strength 6, probably got that. Weapon is not loaded, blah de blah de blah. I don't know if it says. Again, I have to use this. Oh, no. Some of these are clickable and some of them aren't. That's one of the things you'll notice about Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead if you play it is because it's multiple developers, there are lots of it's like a patchwork, right? So a lot of the menus look a little bit different. Sometimes like the search filter, which here is F, and then we type in bow and find bows. Here it's F, but in other places it's question mark. Here question mark is key bindings. In one of the other menus it was key bindings as well, but it varies from menu to menu, or it used to. I don't know if that's been if that's something that got standardized at all. But yeah, it is a bit of a patchwork, so this doesn't always... Various pieces don't always behave the same across the whole game. Anyway, survival bow I think I want to craft using a plank. This is probably the best use of our time, and we should sleep. You craft a survival bow from memory, you put the survival bow on the cupboard. That's fine, that's great. Next, I guess I want to create some arrows. Which I'll just type in arrow for. Crude wooden arrow is all I can create. The bolt won't be any good because the bolt presumably requires a crossbow. But yeah, let's maybe craft as many of these as possible from the planks that we've got. And yeah, there's more of those crude wooden arrows using the planks. And again, recent crude wooden arrow using the planks. And again, recent crude wooden arrow using the planks. Time of day is now 7:34 p.m. See if we can squeeze one more set of crude wooden arrows in. We got it done. We got it done. It's now night. I'm now tired, very hungry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to consume, again, I think some tofu. It won't make me happy though. But neither will protein ration, which is the only other source of food I've got apart from I do have the meat jerky, which will make me happy, but how is my mood isn't terrible. So I can stand to suffer a little bit by having some tofu, which expires soon. There we go. And it is, I think we might probably have a sleep, so it is advisable to, let's just finish the tofu, have a drink of clean water, and I want to examine the table in front of me and not, well, yeah, there's a much quicker way of getting to that. Recraft last recipe. Craft as long as possible. No, I just want to get items at the moment. I would like to... Do the crude wooden arrows not fit in any pocket? Interesting. Maybe we figure out what we do with that in a second. I want to know more about the survival bow. Like, in particular, where will it fit, if anywhere? It can be stored in golf bag and bow sling. Ah. So I'd have to wield it if I can't create a bow sling, which I'm pretty sure that I can't. Just search for the word sling. Makeshift sling, slingshot, single point sling. In fact, we don't know anything about bow slings. That's got to be wielded, which means leaving behind the digging stick again. Which is not an issue. I may as well drop the digging stick. Digging stick dropped. I mean, that was a silly place to put it, but we'll pop it on the pile there, that's fine. That does mean that I can now wield Oh yeah, it's like I was saying here. It's forward slash to bring up the filter rather than F. So two different menus created at two different times. What I want here is to find the survival bow to wield and the arrows. Interesting. I'd like to get these. 50 crude wooden arrows if I can. Some items were not picked up. What wasn't picked up? All 50 of the crude wooden arrows, because I've got nowhere to put them. Let me examine these. Can be stored in load-bearing vest with sling. Short rope. You know what's in our short rope at the moment? Single point sling. I'm just looking for other options here. Short vine, hiking backpack, nomad harness, long rope, long vine, long cordage rope, and survivor harness. Yeah, we don't have any of that. So the short rope we do have, but I'd have to take our axe out of it. And if we're wielding the axe, we can't be wielding the bow. Interesting. This is an interesting dilemma. Maybe we can make a second short rope. Can we wear two short ropes? We should be able to... Can I just examine this space here and craft recent another short rope, please? It's taking longer because it's late, but I did create it. So let's now wear that short rope as well. Your torso is very encumbered. Dodging a melee is hampered. That's fine. I'm going to take something off. I can't remember what I'm going to take off, but I'm going to take something off. I want to unequip something, but I don't know how to unwear something. So I'm in my inventory. Items worn. Okay, brilliant. Briefs, cargo pants, hoodie. Am I wearing two hoodies? I'm quite possibly wearing two hoodies. And I'm not sure why. Makeshift sling. Remains 10 liters. Max length 19 inches. The short rope with fire axe and the... Let's unwear this makeshift sling then, right? Take off. Well, drop even. If we're not using it, let's just drop it on the ground. And what was the menu for this? There it is. The body, torso, encumbrance is what? 34? I feel like 34 is not too bad. You can, if you're in a pickle and you need to drop something, you can before engaging in combat. Obviously, you can pick it back up again. What I'm really looking to do is pick up these crude wooden arrows, please, which I was now able to. They now fit in the rope. I should still have my axe. I've still got everything. Fantastic. What I last of all need to do is sleep here. And to do that, I want to drop my emergency blanket back down. Yep, no items were... There we go. Just drop that. Quite possibly... This is a makeshift bed. Okay. We're just going to try and sleep, which I remember is the $sign. Are you sure? Yes, and do save the game before sleeping, please. Don't set an alarm. I'll wake up whenever I wake up. I want to feel nice and fresh. Oh, good. Sun's coming up, 5:15 a.m. The first day of the rest of their own lives, we've completed that achievement. We wake up. Apparently we start walking before we wake up. I don't know what that's about. We don't appear to have moved at all, so there's no sleepwalking happening. Be interesting, wouldn't it, if sleepwalking were a phenomenon in the game. My mood is pretty happy too. Thirsty and very hungry though, so let's deal with that immediately. I don't want to examine anything, I want to eat. Thirsty and very hungry. We're already in a good mood, so let's just eat some protein rations. That gets rid of very hungry. And we will drink the water. Keep the rest. We now have a bow. We have 50 arrows. What else? We have a bow and 50 arrows. we have a fire axe. I think this might be enough. No, what I want to do is grab this item here, the emergency blanket. Take that with us. That might be enough to take on the Krek. Although I still don't really fancy our chances against it. But I think getting set up down here is going to be a good idea. We can create more improvised lockpicks down here and pick the locks that are available to us in the area. And then from here, we can think about pushing into this space here. We could maybe take out those zombies without them getting too close to us, since there's the barrier in the way. I don't know if it stops them, because it's quite a low barrier, and there's also ways around it. But maybe. We are in pretty good condition at the moment. I am a bit concerned about my torso health, head health. Right arm, in particular, torso and right arm are looking pretty bad. But we are not in any immediate danger. So it is just a shot south for us here. Did I pick up or did I want to pick up the digging stick is the question. I think I decided I couldn't because I have to wield one thing and hold on to another. What am I currently wielding, if anything? Weapon held, survival bow. Which we should learn to use. F opens up the firing menu. I've selected an opossum. F is current aim, moves to fire 50. A is regular aim, moves to fire 168. C is careful aim, moves to fire 222. P is precise aim, moves to fire 254. So obviously that's all going to affect whether or not I hit the target. Mouse, left mouse button. Target. Wheel cycle. Right mouse button fire. This is the first time I've been told to use the mouse rather than keyboard for anything. F to fire. Tab cycle targets. That's your alternate controls. Zero target self. Let's not do that. Toggle snap to target. Ooh, steady your aim for 10 moves. That's something, isn't it? ACP to aim and fire. We've been told about that up above. S to switch firing modes, which I don't know anything about. O to reload / switch ammo. Okay, what do we want to do? Maybe we steady our aim for 10 moves and then fire? Maybe. Steady? It ran away. It's fleeing. Tab to cycle targets? Yeah, no. Yeah, okay. Let's not then. And I put the arrow back into my inventory. Fair enough. I know I was talking about getting some rocks, but I don't actually need that slingshot anymore, do I? We will keep hold of it for the time being, but now that I have the bow instead, I'm less interested in using the slingshot. I think the bow probably does a bit more... Am I going the wrong way? Yeah, I want to cut through the forest. I don't actually want to follow the path. No. Let's go around the raspberry bush, please. And it's a brand new day, so we don't have much to concern ourselves with in terms of being tired. I'm thinking of crafting, obviously, a brand new bed and whatnot down in the light industry buildings. But I do think we'll go and try to take a look at the other evacuation shelter. That's something I want to do nice and early on. We've hit another path. Okay, so now we can start following this until we get to... Oh, that's a weird shadow. That's all that is. What is this? There's nothing to be examined here. What is it though? 10mm auto casing. That's something, isn't it? Had we seen that before? I don't know. We've been down this way before. What is I am chilly. Okay. Did I bring an emergency anything? Emergency jacket. Let's just throw that on, shall we? Your torso is very encumbered. Dodging and melee is hampered, but that should keep us warm if I'm a little bit chilly. Should. It doesn't appear to have taken any effect yet. Oh, I want to try fighting that crack. I was convinced it would work at first when I was reading the stats on this thing, because it's not much stronger than a zombie. It is just that that one behavior it's got that puts me off the idea. I am comfortable at the moment, no longer chilly. Remember, there's a water source over there from the water pump. Remember, there's the zombies over here that we want to fight. Is that a rock, by the way? It is. That's the sort of thing I'm looking on the lookout for, because I want to pick up rocks. They become a source of, well, they are a source of pebbles, if we were to be using the slingshot at all. Okay, light industry, where our bicycle is. And where our vehicle is that we require fuel for eventually. But this is home, I think. This is where we're going to call home for a little while. I don't know how good an idea that is, but from this part of the world we can begin tackling this location, which I would like to attempt to clear out. We can work on looking for microwaves for the gentleman who lives here. We can think about investigating the evac shelter if we think we can either sneak by or handle the crack, or lead it away via bicycle. We could follow the road down in this direction just to draw it away. However, it looks like a bottleneck here that we'd have to cycle back through. Whereas if we let it more in this direction, that's leading us over towards areas I wouldn't like the crack to go. But it is an option. And I think if we just follow that road, that leads us into that town with loads of zombies that I do not want to encounter too early. But this is home. I think the sofas make a comfortable bed if needs be. Top Gear magazine, guns and ammo. Apparently I can't read either of those, or don't know enough about them. Improvised lockpick. That's something I want to... Because what is that, by the way? Cordless impact wrench. Jackhammer. Screwdriver set. Claw bar and a hammer. Bottle jack. I believe the jackhammer is super useful. I think that's good for digging. The question is, this area is quite large, so which part of it is, you know, home? There are sofas in the main entrance area, a source of food that we will ultimately smash into. I think we probably sleep in the main entrance, don't we? We have exits, is a very important thing. Plus we have the sources of food and drink here. Do we live right here is the question. I want to... Yeah, what I want to do is I want to remove the emergency jacket. Oh, you can wear the survival bow. Of course you can. Let me... You can, of course, also wear the purse. Who knew? No, what I want to do is I want to take off the emergency jacket that I'm already wearing. If I can. I would like to take that off. Keep it in my inventory. But yeah, who knew I could wear the bow? Torso was very encumbered, but I'm now, in fact, wearing the bow. And if I want to wield it, I just go back to... Oh god, I wish it was... The slingshot counts as a gun. The bow and arrow do not. Oh god, where is it? It also doesn't count as a tool. Crude wooden arrow. It counts... No, that's arrows, sorry. Oh, items worn. Of course it's going to be up in items worn, isn't it? The survival bow and the... Yeah, the fire axe. I can wield the fire axe, correct? Draw from short rope, fire axe. Yes. Tie what to the rope? Choose an item to put into your short rope fire axe. No, I don't. Do I have to go into this inventory, down to short rope with fire axe? Oh, it's over in tools, isn't it? Fire axe. Wield. There we go. We are now wielding the fire axe. And should I want to switch to the bow, it is a worn item somewhere. Survival bow. Stop wielding fire axe and store in inventory. You wield your fire axe, you wield your survival bow. So I'm now wielding the survival bow. Gotcha. But it's not easy to switch to the other one, is it? It's in tools, is it? Fire axe, fire axe, fire axe. There. Wear item. That's the way to switch between them. Got it. Okay. So when we want to switch wielding, we can do that. I have a fire axe, though. What do I want to do with it? Because I could just start generally smashing things. Would I be able to do anything with... Yeah, with the mechanical winch. That opens that. That is good to know. That's something that, yeah, I wanted to see if that worked, and it does. Okay. There are desks. There are desks, aren't there? Yeah, there are desks. There's not much light. That's the thing. There is right here. But when it comes to... Yeah, building furniture, we need that light. We need that light to work by. I assume I can just... Oh, what's it telling me? It isn't telling me that getting on and off the sofa is doing anything, but I'm looking for what's changing. This is a... Yeah, sofa. A wide upholstered bench large enough for two people to comfortably sit alongside one another, or one person to lay back on. It's not quite a bed, but it's a hell of a lot more comfortable than the floor. Cover, 60% smashable, flammable. Yeah, so we could sleep there. Is the important thing. I don't need to make a makeshift bed then. I probably need to make a brazier to spot me with fire, which means I need to start deconstructing things around this place. That would be the wise thing to do. But I'm not necessarily feeling incredibly wise. I would like to this is going to be a bit awkward. Oops, I was supposed to be doing that. Yeah. Can I reverse in that sort of direction then? Oh, you can't turn and reverse, I don't think. What's going on now? Yeah, this way. And off we go. With eyes on the road. We don't want to head into town. This road heads directly into town. There are zombies here. So we want to head up in this direction. And my plan is to visit here, the evacuation shelter. Or to think about addressing the zombie situation here. Because I'd really like to explore this building if we could. Let's keep on going for now. I'm going to need to, in a second, cross over and up to the other side. Like that a little bit. Is that the road that leads into there? Yeah. So let's just continue along this road. Have a think before going any further. In fact, let's just wait it here for a moment. And release the controls, stop driving. Yeah, stop driving and hop off. Take a look at what we've got up here. Because last time we were visiting, the zombies did not see us. There was a fat zombie. Way in the distance. It won't have seen us yet. There is 2 fat zombies. Can you tell me anything about a fat zombie? A fat zombie. Stumbling as it moves, this corpse of an overweight human regards its surroundings with an empty black gaze. It is slower than you. So we could lead these out and away. Or just get by them. We can avoid them. We're faster than them even just walking. Maybe we don't want to do this yet. There's more vending machines here, which is incredible. That's fantastic. That's absolutely essential. Maybe we do target practice on some of these zombies. Let's ignore them again and get a little bit closer. I'm ignoring 3 fat zombies. All to the northeast. Lots of fat zombies. I'm ignoring them, and I'm moving over here. A decayed zombie, which I do not know anything about. There's a regular zombie. We know we can take on those. Nothing to examine. No, I was trying to hit X. I don't really know what the X stands for. You're the decayed zombie. A bit slower than me. A bit slower than me. So it's about the same speed as a regular zombie. A once dead human corpse, its discolored, swollen flesh is riddled with festering wounds and open sores. So that might be a bit dangerous to engage in close quarters just because it might pass something on to us. Of course, any zombie could potentially pass something on to us, I suppose. And I really should be concerned about whether I, in fact, already have some unknown or unseen illness. Why am I wearing 2 hoodies? That's so stupid. Am I wearing 2 wristwatches? Am I wearing 2 pairs of cargo pants? What? What items am I wearing? 2 briefs, 2 cargo pants, 2 hoodies, 2 pairs of ankle socks, a pair of sneakers, just the one pair of sneakers, 2 runner packs. The 2 short ropes, I put both of those on. One of them isn't carrying anything at the moment. Is that because yeah, that's because I'm carrying the axe. A t-shirt times 2 and 2 wristwatches. Something's gone wrong, hasn't it, at some point? Something's doubled up the amount of things that I am... Yeah. How am I cold? Like, how was I cold then, if that's the case? We're going to ignore this location just for the time being. Oh, somebody came over, huh? Fat zombie were faster than. If you wanna come see me, fat zombie, and you can't I didn't mean to zoom quite like that. I was looking for the F key. Apparently I'm not close enough to draw on the zombie. Oh wait. Of course, because I'm not wielding the right item. The survival bow, am I? I want to store it in inventory, that's fine. Now I can attempt to fire. However, there are 0 targets in range. I need a range of 8. Okay. So let's see if we can close the gap. There's another one to the north, maybe. That might be the same one again. Whereabouts are you? There. Okay, can I... Oh, still no. What just happened? Okay. So loading and unloading the bow. That takes some time. That does. We need to make some distance. Spotted 2 fat zombies. Okay, the other one's far away though. Please don't swing at me. All I'm trying to do is get distance away from you. Yeah, draw you in this direction. That's actually a good idea. Oh, the problem is I know it closes the gap. I don't know how many turns it takes it to like move or anything. That's the thing. I don't know anything about like the turn numbers either. Let's try and put a little bit more distance and fire. Still 0 targets. Switch firing modes. Reload, switch aim. Target self. Toggle snap to target. Can I just wait? Can I just prepare to aim? Is that something that I can do? S to switch firing modes. Manual active, immediate active, regular, careful, precise. No, I'm really just... Oh, okay, I see. So... I cannot... Oh, right, I see. Okay, okay. So that's my sort of range. Gotcha. Can I wait? I can steady my aim. Yep. Stop aiming. Fat zombie claws at your left arm. Okay. Okay. I've got an idea. It's not a great idea, but it's an idea. The idea is to toggle run and head south. For every few turns I take now, the zombie takes 1 turn. Obviously I've got to get better at using the bow and arrow. At this point, I think I want to toggle run back off. So, toggle run off. wait a moment, because the zombie will take a whack of time to catch up with me. Then what I want to do is head into here, because I think there's plenty in here that could damage you. I wouldn't like you to harm friend, but I think you could hurt yourself on some of this scrap metal. Question. How many turns does it take the zombie to catch up with me? If I were to say I want to now wield the fire axe, right? 198 moves. Interesting, okay. My question really is, how well can I navigate around this area, potentially causing damage to the zombie? Which direction is sort of best for me to go in here? I'm just going to wait a moment. Actually, maybe I should... No. I'm afraid to even, like, begin trying to get the axe out. Because what's... How many turns does it take me to walk? Does 198 turns get that zombie right on me again? How many turns in a second is the question, and I don't know. I just don't know. Shall we risk it? Fire axe. That's what I want to wield. 337. I'd have to drop it, right, for it to cost no additional moves. Yeah, with those additional moves, that's not worth it. At least I don't think it is. My speed is 98. I see. Oh yeah, so I could just about. Yeah. Okay, let's continue. Wait a couple of turns for him to catch up. The plan is simple. The plan is simple. The plan is to use this environment somewhat to my advantage. But I feel like I'm cornering myself. No, I don't think I am. I think we're good. Let's just let you get closer. You're now beelining for me, which is not exactly what I want. So, would you come over here, please? I would like for you... This is not the genius plan I thought it was going to be, is it? Are you going to hurt yourself? I would love for you to hurt yourself. Can you get to me? Have you hurt yourself any? I don't know. If I just take a quick look at you using this menu. There was a fat zombie if only you had a shovel. I think it is injured. The issue now is, part 2 of my plan was to head in this direction and get over here and sort of draw it through some of this. However, if I go here and draw it to cause damage to itself either here or here, then it blocks off my exit, and my only other way is down to here, and then it finds its way. It finds its way through, presumably, and I get trapped in this area because I can't go this way. I have to come back out this same direction because I can't come this way. There's no way through that way. So maybe I need to cut and run in the other direction. That might be necessary, and I think to do that I am going to toggle run, because that'll give me an extra turn. Oh my god. Okay. So, I'm now running diagonally past the zombie. It does not manage to get anything off on me, but I will get around the other side of this and... Ooh, in fact, I could go here. And then I'm going to toggle run again. And just wait and see. Let you take another couple of turns. You're going to swing at me from there. How are you doing now, though? This is going to be a very slow process if it works at all. This isn't worth it. Ah! I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. There's no, How badly am I bleeding? That's a good question. How badly am I bleeding? I should know that, shouldn't I? It is my torso that is bleeding, and it is only minor. It's only minor bleeding. Let's not worry about that yet. Let's stop pressing the wrong button. I need to draw you away. You were trying to get in there, weren't you? Come this way. Come this way. Ooh, now here's good. Yeah, you just keep doing that. No. You get back on that fence, mate. Come on. I'm gonna wait here. Yeah, blood drips from my torso. Oh, come on. Get back on the fence. There you go. I'm gonna continue this way. Yes. You keep doing that. Barbed wire hurts, right? How badly does barbed wire hurt you? Just come straight for me. Just do it. Get back on there. There you go. Get back on there. See what you do. Okay. Let's take a look at you now. How are you doing? Oh, you're almost done. This is working. This is a good idea. This is a much better idea than my original idea. All I need to do now is lead you around the outside and just wait for you to take care of yourself. I'm gonna pop around the corner. You're gonna step back onto the barbed wire fence at some point, presumably. You decided against it now. Is it uncomfortable? I bet it is. Come on then. This way. There we go. And this is what? What are we looking at here? The bruised corpse of a fat zombie. It will get back up, so I need to smash that. It has a leather wallet. It's not even a bad wallet. It's not even, like, filthy. I don't want to... I want to examine... No, hang on. I want to take the leather wallet, at least. Let me take that. Just before pulping it, because that might affect its filthiness, I don't know. Which is smash, pick a direction, right here. The corpse is thoroughly pulped. That zombie's not getting back up. Fantastic, okay. We made a mistake, we did. I don't think I'm bleeding anymore. Torso, wasn't it? No, we're not. We're no longer bleeding. Fantastic. Okay, so we've taken care of one of the fat zombies. If we can grab the attention of each zombie individually, or even not necessarily individually, we could grab the attention of the whole group and just lead them in circles around this, and that would take care of them. Because they are all slower than me. None of them can catch up. However, they do move at different paces, so it would be best to have a group that consisted only of fat zombies or a group that consisted only of more regular zombies. But that worked. Did you come out to investigate, by the way? It seems you haven't, huh? No, everything's fine. Could you not have come outside and helped, mate? Like, dude. Do you have the magnetrons? Not yet. Nice to see you, pal. Pleasure to see you again, my good fellow. Do you need something? Nah, see ya. Jerk. He did nothing. Although he did kindly let me, bring a zombie. And, murder it using his structure. So, yeah, let's investigate that wallet, shall we? Not the purse. I should really drop that. I shouldn't be carrying that. Where is the wallet? The leather wallet with 13 hidden items. That was it, wasn't it? Let us open that and see what's inside. Ah! A cash card with $332. We no longer need to smash those vending machines. 3 nickels, $1 bill, 3 pennies, 4 quarters, $2 bill. Not much in the way of cash, but a lot on that cash card. That's fantastic. That cash card will let us use the vending machines without, and it'll let us use them for quite a while as well. I was afraid we were going to have to smash them and that would set off the alarm. I wasn't too afraid of that because the light industry area we are in is way out of the way of anything, and I don't know how far sound travels, so I don't know that it would attract anything. So I felt pretty confident about that. Question is, do we want to take on another fat zombie or no? The other question is, what do we want to be wielding right now? And I'm thinking it's the fire axe, if I'm not already. Yeah, let's wear the bow and wield the fire axe. There we go. That's fantastic. Take back control of the bicycle and let's continue on in this direction. We won't deal with the thing to the north just yet, but we have a sort of plan of attack for that now. How can I get up to 17? I didn't know that was a possibility on the bicycle. I'm accelerating. I sort of maxed out at 14 miles per hour. Or, 15 miles per hour. Let's not cycle so aggressively, shall we? Let's get it back down to like a comfortable something or other. 12 is more comfortable, right? Yeah. I don't want to overexert myself. I think that's probably factoring in my stamina. Probably. So I don't want to be overexerting myself on the bicycle if I have to ultimately... Well, if I ultimately have to do that and flee something. There's the crack. There it is. It's this side of the forest. It's probably already seen me if I've seen it. Let's take a look. Whereabouts are you, crack? Oh, there you are. You may not have seen me. It can't see me. That's interesting, isn't it? Ooh, it's in the forest. Let's keep going. How much sound am I making, by the way? I never know exactly where I'm making 0 sound, so it won't be the sound of me that catches the Crack's attention. I can see a caterpillar as well. I don't know where in the world the caterpillar is. South of me. But, yeah. How can I see a caterpillar? I think I'd get a second alert if the Crack had seen me. I think this is going... I think we are successfully navigating around the outside of the Crack. Let me double check that. No, it can see me and it is in fact tracking me now. Interesting. But on the bicycle, I outpace you, don't I? Oops. I ultimately want to go up in that direction. Yeah, let's do that. This is the plan. Let's stick to the plan. I'm outpacing the Crack, which has done all of this. I don't know if the slime is an issue that I need to be concerned about. It doesn't appear to have moved, the slime, anyway, so I don't know about that. One more, and yeah, the Crack has lost me, hasn't it? When I park up the bike, the one thing I know I want to do is do it in kind of like a straight line like that. Yeah. There we go. I am quite happy there. Thank you. Okay. Let's let go of the controls. Stop driving even. Hop off. And go investigate here. It's quiet. It seems empty. There are more emergency blankets. More emergency jackets. Flashlights. A lighter with lots and lots and lots of butane. Very good. More water. More protein rations, which are super useful to know are out here existing in the world. Should we grab some of that water? If I can fit all of this, that would be absolutely fantastic. What else is here? Countertop, lots of windows. Anything out the back? Nope, just grass out the back and a rock. Let's open this top corner, nothing. Already checked those. The monitor. It's worth a look, isn't it? The emergency message is going to be the same as what we've already read. The contact us. I'm wondering if this gives us something different. Press any key? No, I don't think it did. I think we already have the one place mapped, so it's not going to give us a second one, is it? No. Okay. What else? There is a door here to the basement. There are emergency blankets, emergency jackets, pamphlets, flashlight, another lighter, very useful. More... No space for the water now. No space for the protein rations either, I presume. Ah, maybe. No, apparently we can carry more of those than we can clean water. That's fine. This is going to have exactly the same layout as the other location. Well, not the precise same layout, but it's going to be functionally very similar. Whistle, pliers? Do we already have, like, hand mirror, glass shard? Some good stuff there. Nothing I want to pick up immediately, but... What's this? A rain poncho. Protein ration, if I can pick that up. We'll leave the rest behind for the time being. Work our way around, try to find the loos. There is a plastic bag with toilet paper, a professional plunger. That's a thought, isn't it? Like, for all the detail in this game, I don't know if ultimately you have to relieve yourself as well. I assume you don't, because I haven't had to yet, but it has only been a day. There's a plunger and a soap bar. Gallon jug with bleach. Actually useful for something, right? Making antiseptic or something? Washing soda, soap. And paper. Nothing mega useful. Emergency blanket, emergency jacket. A first aid kit. Another first aid kit. These are good to have. We know they're here though. Can we just leave them? You see, I can't carry it. Maybe we leave it for the time being. That's just my echo. That's totally fine. I don't need to be worried about that. So yeah, it's exactly the same scenario as the other location. This door is locked. I could pry it open. Oh, I just pry open the door just like that, just by pressing the E key to examine it. So I don't know if that's going to have affected my tools at all. I didn't have to make any choices about which one I used. Oh, it's raining. There's a rain poncho downstairs, though. Could be useful. Where was that poncho? Was it in this pile? I don't think it was. I think it was neither of these piles, was it? Oh no, there it is. Rail poncho. I have no space for it. No, what I want to do is wear it, if I may. There we go. I'm now wearing... My torso is very encumbered. But I'm gonna deal with that at some point. I'm gonna take off the weird bonus layer of clothing that I've got somehow. Okay. It is still raining. I was kind of hoping there'd be more to see here, more to do here. We've been onto the roof already. Large area to explore at the back here. What is this icon, by the way? A hunting lodge. And that's good and isolated. Now the immediate issue is we have no cover here from that gek. So if it were following us in this direction, it might continue across the field, or it may encounter us on our way back. I don't know. So we probably don't want to do that yet. It's entirely possible that what we want to do is to wait things out here. Someone has already opened the curtains at this location. Oh, I said I might try to fight the crack. I'm not going to. I'm feeling a little pinned down. I don't know how to use my bow and arrow. That's something for me to look up. We are probably going to call it an episode right here. In the next episode, I will have to navigate my way somewhere. I think we're going to go explore in this direction and find that hunting. Maybe we can just take the bicycle across. Or we're going to fight this crack. That I can no longer see. Visibility, I think, is hampered by rain at the moment. Possibly. We've got tense music at the moment. I think the game thinks something tension? Something tense is happening. Something warrants this tension. Let's actually do exactly what I was saying. The crack hasn't followed us, so let's just take off in this direction on the bicycle. You know? Because it's a silent it is a silent vehicle. I do wonder if riding it across grass affects its condition worse than, say, riding it on the roads, or certainly riding it through long grass. I think what we'll do is we'll investigate this hunting lodge and then we'll call it an episode there. It's a brand new day. We've done quite a lot for the morning. These down here, by the way, just huge boulders, right? A large boulder, yeah, and that is a small boulder. I think oh yeah, keep an eye out. I wasn't paying attention to the main view. Here I was looking at the minimap. Almost missed the boulder. Almost would have... If it were in our path, I would have gone careening straight into it. Long grass I think is fine. To be honest, I don't know. The place we ultimately want to get to is a little ways south of us, and there's a road between us and it, so let's start heading down in that kind of a direction. Just a little bit. What am I seeing there? What are those? What are those? It is a giant aphid. Okay. And some honeydew. They don't appear to be hostile to us, do they? It's ignoring. Okay, that's fine. I just want to go around the outside of this. If I can, if there's a... Unless it all becomes forest here. What happened? Oh, no. Yep. This way, then? That brought us to a halt. Okay. Did I see two giant... I saw two giant aphids. That's all I saw. I did not, in fact, see the message, two giant spiders. That's fine. Everything's fine. There was a fly straight ahead of me, but I think it's going to pay me no attention. Body of water that we'll go around the outside of, and we'll just travel along the underneath of. Oops, what am I doing here? Oh, I appear to be speeding up. I'm trying to just turn. Sometimes I press the wrong key, try to avoid rocks. Obviously try to avoid anything like... What did I hit? Undergrowth. Try to avoid things like 7 zombies, 10 fat zombies, 2 hazmat zombies, a tough zombie, 2 zombie children, and 3 zombie soldiers. That would be ideal to avoid a scenario like that, wouldn't it? Holy shit. Holy shit. What is this location? It's a corpse-filled pit, a giant trench full of corpses, maybe even a mass graveyard. Holy shit. The bodies could be dug out, but none of it looks remotely usable. What the fuck? An area of hardy Kentucky bluegrass. No, I'm looking for the thing on it. It's a body bag with a mangled corpse of a human. Oh my god. Okay. That is of concern. And, well, it's not the hunting lodge. It's not even close to the hunting lodge. Oh boy. Okay. Jesus. Let's just kind of go in this direction then. I think we're good. We're good. We want to just push south, avoid that, get out of their field of view. Try to remember that that's there. Maybe put a note on the map. I don't know. Like where was it? Like, oh god, it was huge danger thing. Yeah, I forgot how to add a note as well. God, is it sorry, let's just do that and then a capital N, and then what we want to say is, yeah, can I put just R colon, and that'll make it red, will it? And then the thing that I want to put here is, I guess, burial site, right? Or maybe just the phrase zombies! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Yep. Oh no, for some reason it's a capital R. Oh, I understand. I understand. Okay. Can I edit that note? Yeah, that'd be great. So, I can do that and then say red and then... Oh, I don't know. For a custom glyph or color, follow the examples below. Default glyph and color looks like this. Color codes: B light blue, R red. I thought I was adding that. Oh, glyph, text, color, semicolon. Got it. We can also, yeah, put an X colon for the glyph, and then it's a red X marks the spot. That works. Or even, I'm quite happy with, yeah, okay, no, Z colon. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Z. So it's somewhere in that area. And I don't want to go back there. I want to avoid that place. There's also a dog. Presumably ignoring me. From here, I want to go west. There we go. At no point was I given a warning, though, about those zombies. I think if I'm on a vehicle, clearly... Oh, that's another evacuation shelter as well. Let's not get distracted. The big thing that I came here for is going to be... Hang on. There we go. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just here for the road and then what's at the end of it, presumably, the hunting lodge. I feel like that would be a good place to potentially source a rifle. Unless they're all locked away. Unless there are zombies outside that I don't want to deal with. How am I, by the way, for... I'm chilly. Of course I'm chilly. It's raining. I completely neglected to think about the fact that it was raining when I set off on this journey. But I am wearing a waterproof coat, so that's totally fine. Oh, now I'm heading too far north, but I can see where the roads join at least, so that's fine. And it seems the rain has cleared up as well. I don't know what I'm seeing. I hear smash. Why do I hear smash? Where do I hear smash? Maybe that was a while ago. Maybe I heard smash a while ago. Sphinx cat, groundhogs, squirrels. Yeah, this has got to be the way, right? This is the way I think. And then a little bit further in this direction. Oh, just 4 giant aphids. That's fine. They are marked as a threat. But we've avoided 2 of these already. It is much faster than me, but probably not on a bicycle, right? Is this it here? This is it. This is the location. And there's a friendly NPC. Let's just cycle on. Try to keep it on the road. As far away from the aphids as possible. And we'll just pull up into here. Slowing down as we do would be a good idea. And then we are at 0, so finally, there we go. I can let go of the controls, stop driving, and hop off. There is a cougar somewhere. And Glooscap is right there. Let's just go straight in and talk to Glooscap, shall we? Glooscap. Hello, Glooscap. It's decided then. I will be Glooscap. Who will you be? Glooscap. That's a funny name. Is it foreign? Or whatever. I don't have time for whatever this is. Try not to get your face eaten, I guess. Okay, let's just be friendly. I'm used to it. No, Glooscap has been a name here for a very long time. Is your name foreign? No, my name has been a name here for a very long time too. No, I just made it up. Yes, I just got here. What's happening? I don't know about names. Let's talk about something more interesting. No, my name has been a name here for a very long time too. Did I tell you the one about the beavers? Used to be way too big, like giant beavers. It was a mess. I fixed that. Of course, there seem to be a bunch of new giant things out here now. I'll have to think about that. So you're dressed like a hunter. Are you a hunter? Among other things, sure. I have some extra I might be willing to trade, but I only trade with my friends and I don't have a lot of those left. Oh, am I carrying cigarettes, by the way? I don't know about friends, but I have some cigarettes. Want one with me? You see, I'm not doing smoking. You seem cool and I'd like to talk more, but I don't have anything fun. I'll try and find something and come back. We can, I guess. Let's do that. Yes, thank you for sharing with me. So what are you doing here? What are you trying to accomplish? I'm just trying to survive. I'm trying to become more powerful than whatever else is out there. That's true. I mean, yeah, okay, no, I'm just trying to survive. You like maple syrup? That was me. Not the syrup, that was the trees. But I figured out how to make it much harder to concentrate it. Used to be way too easy. Pretty nice, right? Have you had any luck out there? Oh. Oh, hello. Okay. Glooscap will never sell any of this, apparently? Are these the things that Glooscap has that he'll just never sell any of them? And over here, this is a bunch of stuff that Glooscap will potentially buy? Can I, do I know how much, God, that's so interesting. So Glooscap might buy some shit from me. Not the pebbles. We don't really need to concern ourselves with this too much. But it is good to know that we can do trade with Glooscap. He'll buy a bunch of shit from me for... Well, he'll buy a machinery's handbook for $7.70. That's the most... Well, the first aid box for $12.20, $16.49 for a small cardboard box containing a bunch of stuff. Wouldn't mind giving you that. Oh, you know, some of my extra items, yeah. Some of my extra items might be worth offloading on you. Right, we're not going to do that yet, though. Have you had any look out there? And that just brings up the trade menu. Whatever, I don't have time for this. Is the other option. We'll take a quick peek around, and then we're going to wrap up. It's dark, isn't it? It's dark, but I can loosely see things around me. Copper frying pan, large fire extinguisher. I noticed Glooscap didn't have any... There was no offer of a bed, or there was no conversation about such things. That's just cutlery? Is this a window, by the way? No. Okay, up in this direction. There are stairs upstairs. What is this, by the way? Splintered wood. So this is a large central fireplace. Pair of mittens, useful for winter. Plenty of space to sleep here. Butter knife and spoon. This is meant to be a hunting lodge. Ooh, hello. Oh, hello! Oh my god. Bon appetit, broad knowledge, crime novel, discobolus, Drink the Harvest, experimental novel, fantasy novel, Gideon Bible, international combustion fundamentals, modern rifleman, mystery novel, Principia Discordia, pulp novel, sports novel, The Art of Bunting, The Black Freighter, The Four Vedas. Isn't The Black Freighter the book, the comic book in Watchmen? The Touchdown Special, tragedy novel, Trap and Field, Trapper's Life, and Zombie Survival Guide. Book of the Subgenius, Big Book of First Aid, satire novel. There's so much here to learn. Computer Science 301. Most of it looks like is we're unable to. The Gospel of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. Oh my god. That's fantastic. I kind of want to take that. I kind of want to take that and spread the good word. Spread the noodly word. Not for the time being though, because I am full up on inventory. Poor fitting clothes. And a poor fitting light jacket. Hello. Pillowcase pass. Loads of beds. Does the pass contain anything? Probably, but let's ignore it for now. Loads of beds. This is a good location. Downfilled blanket. Bubble wrap. Bubble wrap's a good way to pass away the time. Nothing in this room. Just a pillowcase with pillow and a downfilled blanket. Close that. Hopefully the giant aphid didn't take any attention. Just water in there. Check the upstairs. What have we got here? Lots of poor fitting clothes. A leather belt. Pair of socks. Pair of sunglasses. Polo shirt. Yeah, it'd be good to sell our friend downstairs some stuff. Is that a bath? Store which drink? I'm guessing it is a bath then. Also, a lot of those weren't drinks, were they? I feel like we can have the curtains open upstairs. Basketball shorts. Everything's a poor fit. Halter top, leather pants, long underwear top, pair of ankle socks, tunic, pair of winter gloves, red jeans, bunch of poor fitting things, pair of socks, long underwear bottom, keffiyeh, a type of headdress traditionally used in the Middle East. It can be used in different ways to protect the head and mouth from the elements. Oh, useful. Basketball shorts. It didn't tell me anything about something here, right? Oh, just soap. Okay, just soap. Pickles, pickled meats, pickled veggie. Holy crap. Oh, what have we got here? Butter, hard cheese, cheese, lunch meat, fruit juice, unfertilized bird egg. Tell me more about eating this stuff. There's a bunch of stuff in front of me, right? Oh, there's a refrigerator, yeah. But I'm guessing, yeah, 2 days for the vegetable pizza, the lunch meat 2 days, 4 days. Okay, so a lot of this is expiring, something's expiring in 20 hours. What's that? The yogurt? The hard cheese will last for a season. We've got a week, 7 weeks. I'm going to eat that yogurt. And there's rotten milk as well. Milk that is already rotten. Tasty yogurt. Why is there a fridge upstairs, though? It's an unusual place to put it. And then it looks like... yeah, there's smashed glass out here. There's nothing to be closed nearby. I've just opened that window. Oh, of course there's like, of course there's stuff on the roof. Come out here, don't they? Of course they'll come out and they'll sit out here around the brazier. Look at that! So we already have a fire. Well, a fire container at least. Short string, useful. This is going to be a good place. I mean, the company's crazy, right? But this might be an even better place to bunker down than the alternative, the other place I was considering. I think that's the entirety of this building, isn't it? But there's others. Like this one over here. This one, this is a whole extra area we haven't seen. Okay. This is just a secret basement. I don't like basements. Just wait a few seconds. I don't hear anything, so... can I not go any of the other directions? Just this way. Uh-oh. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, we're just filling out what here? Empty bookshelves? Whatever the hell all this is. What's this? The Satanic Bible's down here. File and hole puncher. This is just a small additional living quarters, isn't it? Hang on. Can I examine? Connect standing lamp to grid. That's not. So it's not connected to the grid, whatever the grid is. But okay, an additional sort of smaller space there. And where are all these windows for? There's got to be an additional building, right? Oh, wait. German Shepherd. I'm going to ignore the German Shepherd, I think. German Shepherd, where are you? It is much faster than me. It can't see me. That's fine. Yeah, ignore it. I just want to head back in here. Take a look at what's out here. Oh, a battery charger. Corkscrew, flashlight. Garbage bag. Did I somehow miss all of this? Long string matchbook with one match. Plastic straw, pliers, screwdriver. Duct tape, X-Acto knife, zipper bag. I want to get in here. There's just a... That is a closed metal door. How do I get past a closed metal door? Nowhere else. Seemingly nowhere else. I mean, could I smash my way in? Could I come in via the roof? Don't think I could I? Oops. Yeah, I don't want to jump over an obstacle. I misclicked. I want to do the climb down. I can also peek down. Didn't know I could do that. Peek down? Oh, that's cool. No, once again, I do want to examine that, and I do want to that direction climb down. I may have a problem climbing back up. Climb down. Yes, it's totally fine. I'm not going to have any problem climbing back up. I don't want to be back up there anyway. There's also a cougar in the area. Quick look at the map. Plenty of forest. Something down here. Oh, a crater. Oh, and then there's of course this as well. Another evac shelter. And we're quite close to this town, which features a private park and just a bunch of houses. Nothing of particular interest to us there, except a small cemetery, which is probably not the best place to go. But it's still only 6:30 in the morning. So, you know what? We're going to wrap it up there for now. I do not know what we're doing next, but we've explored quite a bit of the surrounding area. We found an enormous threat over here. Zombies. We finally got to look at this evac shelter. We've got a weird duplicate clothing issue that I'll take another look at. I might try to sort that out in between episodes, I'm not sure. Or I'll come back to it and I'll mention it next time. We have a plan for clearing out this place as well. It's not an elegant plan, but it is a working one. So I don't know. We also have a good source of... well, we have a source of money now, so we can use those vending machines. We have a good source of quite a lot of fresh food stored here at this Hunter's Lodge. So it might be a good place to bunker down for a little bit and just take some of that, take advantage of the the food available to us here. In which case, I think the next thing to do might be to actually investigate this additional evac shelter. There won't be much there. Once again, it's going to be the same as every other evac shelter, isn't it? We've been to 2 already. But we will see. In the meantime, I've been Tom. This has been Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. Links in the description if you want to play this game. Thank you very much for watching, and ta-ra.